video. Now this isn't my normal kind of video because I'm not really into DIY as such, but we're having our bathroom done at the moment and I wanted to vlog it. I think the bathroom is about 15 years old. My husband doesn't really mind it, strangely, but I've never liked it. Neither of us are very good at DIY. We've never done any kind of house project or anything at all, so this is quite a big deal for us. And I just wanted to vlog it. I'm not some kind of interior designer, but I just thought it might give you some ideas as to the process, and it might be quite fun. So the bathroom is finally finished and I'm going to show you the whole thing. So we've had the door repainted in a satin finish, so not glossy and not matte. And then we've got this new doorstop, which I actually got from a garden centre near Cheltenham. I think it was called Barford. It was only about £10. And then the flooring is this, it's called Onyx, and it's actually vinyl click flooring, which is really reasonably priced. It's a lot like Carndine. It's not the best quality in the whole world, but if you've got kids and you want something that's sort of hard wearing but not tiled and is going to last quite a while, it's really easy to fit. You can get it in loads of different colours and styles and effects. And it was really reasonably priced, and actually compared to some of the other options that we looked at, we thought it wasn't bad. We went for a few different colours, or at least we tried out a few different colours. And I know this looks a lot like beige or grey or whatever, but it's actually ammonite, Farrow and Ball, which we've got in our lounge, and we actually had some left over. We had just enough left over, but we did have to do about 3 coats in the end to get the right effect. We've painted everything ourselves and all the woodwork. So the new toilet, pretty self-explanatory really. Rounded seat, soft close, kind of a square back. I just think it's a bit more modern, it's sleeker. This was actually really reasonable. I'm sure the toilet was only £150, including everything, which I actually thought was not bad. Because I'd seen some that were very similar that were like £500, and there was literally no different, it's still a toilet. So the tiles then, completely finished with this edging. This is, it's not really, is it shiny? Kind of shiny. The edging was £12, you can see the edging over here, £12 a metre I think, so not too bad really. So we've got it on the top of the tiles and then on the corners as well. The tiles, as you saw in the previous video, are, the brand is Gaesford, which I think is Spanish, and the exact name of these tiles is bold stone gris. So there's a bold stone, which is the style or the effect, and then they do them in 3 colours, basically beige, this colour, or quite a dark charcoal. So I don't know if you can see the effect, that everyone is completely different, and some of them actually look as if they're damaged, or you know, there's a stain or there's a problem with them. But I really like that effect. It's not for everyone, but they're all really, really different. The ceiling then was completely replastered because they had to fit these lights, and then remove the big fitting right in the centre. So that was completely replastered, repainted, and then has had these 4 spotlights fitted. I think they are sort of 25-year guarantee LED lights, so they should last us quite a while. We've gone for not the warmest, not the coldest. We've gone for like a mid-cool colour. I'll show you now. So that's what the lights look like when they're on. I didn't want it really cool like we've got in the kitchen because it's a bit too clinical, but I didn't want it sort of yellowy goldy. They actually look quite yellow there, but they're not in real life. So onto the bath then. We've gone for quite a big one, well at least as big as we could fit in with the toilet. And we've gone for a particularly thin sided bath, which means the area inside is much bigger, but the downside is that it takes ages to fill with water. The taps on the bath and on the sink and in the shower are all by Grower. We had this wooden piece fitted here for the windowsill. Because we were only going for the tiles halfway up the wall, I didn't want to have the windowsill completely tiled as well because I thought it might look a bit dark and a bit heavy, and I actually quite like the more traditional look of having a nice clean white windowsill to put items on. Plus, because we no longer have the shower over the bath here, it doesn't actually matter because no water's really going to get splashed up onto the windowsill. So the window and everything's the same, and the blind is the same. That's by Blinds to Go, which again is really reasonable. But you can choose the wood, you can choose the tape colour. You enter it all online, the sizings, and they literally post it out within a few days. Really recommend Blinds to Go. And then I got this candle from Sainsbury's. I'm quite picky about the scents of candles, but this one just has a really nice, simple, clean smell to it. I didn't want anything too in your face. Now this sort of fake cactus thing, that's from Sainsbury's as well. I really liked the pot more than anything, to be honest. And I've had a few succulents which have died, so I just thought let's go for a fake one. It was £10 and I thought let's see how we get on. Well, you can't really go wrong, can you? So these are a few of my favourite products of all time. I've just put here this Origins Drink Up Intensive Mask because my skin's always quite dry. This Frankincense Nourishing Cream by Neal's Yard I use at night time because it's quite thick to use overnight. And then this is a recent find, Ginseng Origins Eye Cream, which I only use in the mornings, but it really brightens up the eye and makes you look moderately awake when you've had no sleep. So on to the sink. This we spent slightly more money on. The ones with a pedestal are cheaper, but I just quite liked the effect of not having anything on the floor because I think as you come in it just looks a little bit cleaner and it makes it look bigger. So we did pay slightly more for the sink, but again I'm sure that was only £300. It really wasn't that much in the grand scheme of things, maybe £400. And then in this drawer, I mean there's all sorts of rubbish in here, but you can see that there's quite a lot of storage. I don't even know what's in there. That is not organised at all, and obviously Mermaid an essential. I actually got the bath tap and this one as a special offer because I think they were discontinued from last year for £100 or something like that. It was an absolute bargain. They should have been about 400. And then this is my favourite hand wash of the moment, which is mint, which is a bit of an odd scent, but it actually is really nice for a hand wash. It's just really fresh and clean, and I don't really like anything too florally or heavy. That's my favourite toner. And then this mirror, we weren't going to get a mirror like this at all. We were just going to get a normal mirror from IKEA or wherever for sort of £50 and just whack it on the wall. But I found this in the same shop, which was Coventry Plumbing Centre, and it was £99, can you believe? Oh hi, you see my hand there. Should have been about 350. Again, they had maybe 5 they were just trying to get rid of. So it has these sensor lights, so if you want them to turn off, you literally just do that and on again. And also if you've had a shower or it's quite hot and steamy, it's heated and it completely clears all of the steam. We had this new radiator fitted as well. The old one was white and rusty and horrible. I think this was about £80 for this radiator. It's a pretty standard one. And then we've got towels from John Lewis, which we've had for years. And then the bath mat, I think, is from Dunelm. The shower, now first thing to mention is it was supposed to have a very thin base, but because of the plumbing system, the shower plumbing had to be higher up than the bath and the toilet. So it's had to be raised. It's actually on feet underneath, and it had to have that thick, I don't know how much that is, 3 inches up, which I don't like the look of, but there was nothing we could do about it. This is a 90 centimetre quad, I think they're called. So we've had tiles all the way up to the ceiling, and then it's come out ever so slightly at the side here. It's had to come out just because of all the plumbing work that was at the corner. But before, if you remember, we did have a box right at that corner, which I hated. So here is the shower with the doors open. I really love this shower. Again, this was on special offer. I think it was £299, something like that. This shower is the same one that we had in the old bathroom. This is an OXO water wiper thing. And I've got them in both bathrooms. I love them, and if you just wipe the shower down once you've finished, it really stops any mold or residue or whatever. I'm really happy with the whole thing. I think we've got really good deals, and I negotiated on absolutely every element. We had a friend of a friend fit the bathroom, which was probably a third of the price that other people had quoted. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. So thanks for watching the bathroom renovation vlog. Please leave any questions in the comments below. Let me know if you've ever had your bathroom done and what your tips are for any kind of house DIY. Please like the video if you have, and don't forget to subscribe below to see more videos, not necessarily like this, but from me on a kind of similar vein. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!